Yo, yo, what up, my tubers? You know what time it is already. More draft time. We move into Dominaria United once more. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. If you already have, appreciate it. Pick one, pack one. We've opened the beautiful Thran portal. Nah. All I gotta say is nah. Yeah, nah. All right, what do we have as our realistic takes here for our pick one, pack one? It's basically just like Urg and Tolarian Terror. There's not even a land in this pack. I hate doing it, but I guess I'm taking the Terror here, pick one, pack one. Like, it's splashable, it's very good. I'm kind of tired of drafting the Tolarian Terror decks, but if it's the right pick, it's the right pick. So we'll go ahead and make that choice and see if we can keep drafting the goods. Pick two, a lot more options than pick one had. I've never been a fan of the Acolyte, but it is an okay card. Cult Conscript's pretty good 1-drop. Sprouting Goblin, really, really good 3-drop, more than 2-drop. Rager's great. We just passed a lookout. There's another one here. Repossession's good. We're taking the best card out of the pack. I would guess it's Sprouting Goblin. I think Sprouting Goblin's probably a little bit better than Rager, although it's close. Actually, if you think about it, they're pretty comparable in their initial abilities. Assuming you're kicking this on turn 3, that's effectively drawing a card. So 3 mana 2/2 that draws a card. Though this one has better utility later in the game. Yeah, okay. I'm okay taking the Sprouting Goblin as the best card here. Passing a few black cards, but not really any red cards, so I think that makes sense. Into a Mossbeard Ancient, perhaps. 3 lands in this pack. Sunbathing Rootwalla of Vohar is very good. Man, if I had taken the Rager over the Goblin, we'd take Vohar here and have a really good blue-black start. I've been really leaning into the blue-black lately, though. Kind of feel like trying to do something different if possible. I mean, the Ancient is good, but it's kind of awkward with what we've already taken. But yeah, we'll take it over Vohar. Ellis, the best card in this pack by a lot, but also really far away from anything we're doing here. There is an Outrider, a Repossession, the few lands, Cavalier's great as well. Again, if we want to just stay open and keep taking the best card, I'd take the Ellis. But taking a white-black card after taking blue into red into green is a little bit strange. But you know what? Let's just draft the hard way. That is to say, we'll stay open, see what kind of signals we're being passed, and try to read from there. I guess at this point now, we probably just end up taking the Bog. It's either that or like the Vine Wall. I do think Vine Wall is actually pretty good, though. Let's see, Shave on lands, good with Defender shenanigans. But if we're going to end up in Domain, which, I mean, maybe possibly what we're doing here, I guess we'd rather have the Duel than the Vine Wall. There's a late Rager, okay. Man, really getting punished for not taking the Rager over the Sprouting Goblin. Like I said, we were taking the best card at the time, but it would have been Tolarian Terror into Rager into Vohar over Mossbeard into, I mean, the goods, but I guess we'll take the Rager now over Vine Wall. What is this? A Sojourner or a Relic of Legends? I think Relic is okay. It is harder to pick up than Sojourner, I think, because it's uncommon. Alright, let's do that. Keeps us the most open too. Rona's not any kind of sign or anything, but it would have been good had we taken all those blue-black cards to start. Here, I'm going to look at like Shadow Prophecy instead, perhaps, over Gardener. We only have that one green card. I mean, I guess the Goblin has Kicker green, but I'm usually pretty happy to play a Prophecy if I'm playing black, assuming I'm not playing blue-black for better card draw like Espionages and whatnot. Okay, this could be a Prodigy here, or a Mana Worker if we wanted to go Domain. Not going to consider the Meteorite, I don't think. think mana workers are pretty easy to get later, so yeah. Let's take the Vine Shaper there. I could take Phalanx. Could still be in like a white-black deck for sure. Over the mana worker. This is tough. I mean, I'm kind of wishy-washy, but like I said, I've just kind of been taking the best card out of every pack. Let's take the Gardener now over Plaza of Heroes. Fire Nado's pretty bad. All of those are very bad. I would call that a bad pack one. And it's not getting much better with our opening here in pack 2. We will take the Bortuk. It's good. Another Boggs here. Sentry, Gardener, Scatter, Blight Pile, Captain's Call. I guess we could take Captain's Call if we really wanted. And look to be the black-white deck. Although the bone rattle would just be a good splash if we ended up in black-white anyways. Yeah, it has a lot higher upside. I'll take the Bortuk. Oh, that bugged out and says it's giving me a Destroy Evil here. Let me fix that. Leave the draft. Re-enter. And now we have the Bortuk as correct. Alright, Conscripts this time over Aquifer. So I think it might be leaning towards white-black. Maybe with a small splash. It seems okay. I haven't taken many lands for the Domain deck, but that doesn't mean we won't be playing some number of Domain cards like the Bortuk. Yeah, I don't know. Citizen's Arrest here, Sprouting Goblin, Scatter, another Terror. Oh, man. I mean, 2 Sprouting Goblins and a Mossbeard Ancient is pretty good red-green ramp garbage. Okay. I could just take Citizen's Arrest, but my white is not anything to write home about. Yeah. This does look a little bit better, doesn't it, if we go with the Domain route? Ugh. Is this what you would call staying too open? As we'd get a Tangled Islet here, I think, over Second Relic. Ah, but now we got some more good white cards like Cavalier. I'm waffling bad between Domain and black-white. Let's take the Cavalier. Okay, let's lock in the black-white now. Extinguish, another Cavalier here, both good. I'm probably going to end up splashing the Bortuk, I would guess. Let's go with the Extinguish over the second Cavalier this time. Griffin Protector over Phalanx 2. Alright, this is working out. Sleeper and a Rager. And another Captain's Call. Wow! Well, this is working out real nice. Damn. All 3 of these cards are fantastic. I think the Captain's Call is a little bit worse than the Rager for us, but it's close. Nice. Destroy Evil. 8th pick is really good too. Splatter Goblin and Vanguard both okay, but I will run, you know, upwards of 2 Destroy Evils if we can. Soul Eater's a surprisingly, or not Soul Eater, Soul Tender's another surprisingly good value card. Alright. Might be a little bit short on playables moving into pack 3 just because of how much I was waffling around a bit, but like, might have to run this Toxic. I'm not going to play Sojourner. See, we're at 13 playables right now. We can play Sabotage, yeah. Even if it's just Mind Rot, it's still okay. Other Relic Wield, so did Meteorite. I I'm hoping I don't have to run Meteorite. I actually like the Sky Knight. It doesn't feel good to play a 4-mana 2/2 flyer, but the enlistability on this has pushed in some serious damage before. Like, this does require your opponent to do something to it. Whether they just have a 2-power flyer or whatever. Sure, but... So things I'm looking for. A repossession, some green-black fixing... More removal. Oh, you know, what did I... Oh, shoot. I remember passing a Citizen's Arrest. What did I take? The second Sprouting Goblin? That's a regret. Really nice pack here. Oh, how many cards do I want to first pick here? Like 4? I want to take the Mire, the Marsh, the Rager, and the Arrest. For playability count, I probably need to take an actual spell and not a fixer. I guess I'm going to go with the Arrest now. Man, another really, really weak pack. Another bog that doesn't really do much for us, just gives us a little weird. Domain. I guess the Juniper Order Rootweaver, at the very least, is a bear, and if we're gonna splash some green, we can cast or use the kicker sometimes. That is not the card I want to be taking there, though. Second Destroy Evil versus a bunch of more filler creatures. That seems right. Yeah, 1 repossession would be good. And then a little bit of fixing would be good. How many geothermal bogs have gone around now? Sheesh. Sleeper versus Vivisector. Here's a nice pickup. We're at 12 creatures right now. So Vivisector is not going to be great. Or sorry, the Sleeper is not going to be great, but I think it's going to be good. Haven't done too many black-white decks. Although I will say, oddly, the vast majority of the times that I draft white-black, it ends up just getting 7 wins through value creatures and good removal. Even though the decks themselves might not look all that impressive. Had I commit to this a lot earlier, we would have maybe like a Captain's Call or 2, another Arrest. We would have had, and maybe another Rager. So, the waffling might have hurt me here a bit, but we'll find out in the end. Man, 10 geothermal bogs going around. Necromass is okay. Artillery Blast is not very good anyways. Puts us up to 14 creatures. We can probably end up wheeling that other Soul Tender. Lots of lookouts going around. Barricade has been a surprisingly good one in these types of decks too. Especially when I already have a Cult Conscript. You can get a lot of value together with those. Let's take another Necromass here. So I'm starting to think I'm going to be cutting the green. And just going straight up. White-black. Yeah. I don't need a third Destroy Evil. A Bone Splinters doesn't look bad, but what other removals do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2-drop or like Bone Splinters. I guess we'll take the Splinters here. I'll get another good one with the Conscripts. Wow, what a wheel! Both lands wheeled plus the Rager. Like I said, I think we're just cutting the green. That plan's dead. So Rager, and that's our 23. Looks great. Did not wheel the other Soul Tender, did we? I thought, no, this might have been the pack. I could run 16 lands and run the Splatter Goblin too. I actually like Splatter Goblin more than the Toxic A-Bomb here. Oh, Vivisector wheeled too. Okay, now let's go 16 lands like that. Oh wait, this Root Weaver is pretty bad. I guess 2 mana 3/2 versus 2 mana 2/2. Surprised, we ended up with a playable deck. 17 creatures, so double Necromass looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, hey. The draft wasn't very flashy, but I think we ended up in a really good spot. Let's take a look at this curve. Fantastic creature curve out, it looks like. Removal quality is pretty high overall. Extinguish, Arrest, 2 Destroys, Bone Splinters, and then Mind Rot. We actually have some reasonable amount of ways to get some card advantage too. Triple Rager's great. Barricade's good for blanking removal / drawing a card. Really good with the conscripts. Soul Tender can get some extra value. Yeah, not flashy, but good enough. Is there merit to running the Bog? It would be for 1 card. It would be for the Prophecy, right? I think we would prefer to have nothing but untap lands instead of 1 Bog for 1 Prophecy. This is normally just going to be 3 mana, pay 2 life, draw 2 cards, and I think that's good enough for us. So let's just go like 8/8 here. Or maybe we want to go 9/7 in favor of black, and it looks like. Yeah, 9/7 in favor of black looks a little bit better. Ideally, we're not going to need to cast Arrest on turn 3, right? So, okay, looks good. Hey, I'm actually pretty happy with the way this ended up. I think this deck is going to do some serious work. What are we, rank 28 going into this? Let's see if we can rattle off some wins. This needs to find 1 land, but if we do, we get to Prophecy. Awkward start, as we're going to immediately start the game at 16 life. Turn 2 Abomination, take 2. Turn 3 Prophecy, take another 2, but I hate Toxic Abomination. But it is better than running that Juniper order. I mean, maybe there's a better card I could still be running over it. 2 mana? No, I don't think so. Okay, I would have attacked here had we not drawn the Phalanx. But now that we have the Phalanx, we can go like Protector next turn, and then Phalanx the turn after. Oh, if I find lands. There we go. Looks like they have a Scatter. We don't mind creatures going to the graveyard now, since we have double Necromass at least. Gardener. Okay, I'm gonna attack, and if they block, we get to run out our Necromass. I'd rather run out my 5/5 Death Touchers than my 4/4 Vigilance here. I don't want to extinguish their Gardener, but the way I see it is my Necromass is attack into anything anyways. Oh. Right. Well, I guess we will kill that instead. Mr. Soul of Windgrace. If I let them untap, they could potentially... Well, actually, no. They're missing land drops, so... They would have to draw lands to give it indestructible, but I think it's still worth killing. Oh, that doesn't kill it, so... Doesn't reduce the price of my other one. That's going to be really good here. We know they have nothing but spells. I think I'm going to wait 1 turn to do that, though. I think we'll just run out another Necro for now. Set up for Mind Rot next turn, because we might be able to nab the last 2 cards out of their hand. Yeah, this is great. Alright. See ya. Nice. Hello. Hello, indeed. I would not be surprised if they have more powerful cards to draw than I do. But we can push card advantage here pretty easy. Since they're living off the top deck and I still have a bunch of cards in my hand, you know? I wonder if I should be attacking with the Necromask before they can find a way to kill it, and then I don't have a good attack anymore. Seems like trading off for Gardener. Ah, it's a pretty nasty draw. Jeez. Okay, oh, hello. That's really good. So now I don't kill the Gardener because what I can do next turn is just sack the Splatter Goblin to the barricade, kill the Gardener. No lands in the graveyard currently, so they can't get a land with the Windgrace. 1, 2, 3. They have 4, so... Well, they still have a really good turn here. They can, like, play the Terror plus play the Windgrace. That's fine. Okay. Interesting. I'll splat the Gardener. Draw a card, gain a life. Nice draw there as well. I'm gonna play out the Necromass, gain 1 life, and then attack with Ellis, because if they want to trade with one of their terrors, I'm happy with that. Let's see, we have 2 Destroy Evils in the deck, right? 2 Destroy Evils. We have an Arrest. So it's black. They cannot regenerate this right now. It's black and 2. Okay, this will give us a scry. That looks pretty good to me. In fact, wow, we can instead just sack Rager, draw a card. And kick our sleeper here instead. Beautiful. I'm gonna discard, or I'm gonna sacrifice the Sleeper here, I think, to itself. That's great. Cavalier's fantastic with Barricade and Splinters. Alright, yeah. I mean, like I said, these decks tend to perform very well. And very well it's playing out. Marrow, Bone Splinters, Scry 1, attack for 6, keep Conscripts. Beautiful draw with the Barricade. Very nice, let's go. So we don't have any Horsies. What else? What other, like, namesake black-white cards are we missing? Maybe that's only just the horse. Would have loved to pick up an Urborg Repossession with some green sources, but that just never came to fruition. We had the Bortuk, but we only saw like a couple of good green lands. There was that Haunted Mire or whatever that kept wheeling in pack 3, but besides that, we saw like a bunch of relics that we don't want to play. Yeah, so. Good stuff, good stuff. Want to know now? This doesn't look that good, but it's probably okay. We only have 16 lands in the deck, so if I draw a few more, we're probably going to be in a rough spot, but... Soul Tender gives us a 2-for-1 value. Sabotage is 2-for-1 value. Hope this mills 3 land. Land, Arrest, and Splat. Okay. Sure. Let's play out the 2/2 flyer here. Ooh, 2 pain lands. Alice, Lookout. I think we're willing to trade our Sky Knight for that thing. And then we'll go Rager into Toxic here. Mill the Bone Splinters. Oh my, they are playing far more in the color department than I was expecting. That's already a good one. Bone Splinters is gone. Let's see, they have a Shore Up. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna do this while they're tapped out. So we know for a fact Sabotage is gonna hit 2 spells, but... a 2/5. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go land pass here. Soul Tender back my Sky Knight next turn, and in addition to playing Rager. Discarding Splatter Goblin? Whoa, what is going on in there? They have a very weird deck. Oh, they didn't even scry. That's just another blue-white source. That doesn't do anything. So pre-combat the Barricade. And then if they go for like a... oops. Artillery Blast, we can sack it. I'm gonna pass here and not play out the Cavalier. I think we want to hold open the Barricade's ability. We're probably just gonna sack a Rager end of turn, depending on what they do here. Otherwise, we can just try to swarm. Geyser. If I sack it, they lose 3 life and get denied a card. Actually kind of like that. Because I can just right-click attack all. They block the Abomination. I sack it, draw another card. They take 4. Nice, that's good. Yep, okay, now we're just gonna try to go wide. Ah, that was weird. They just didn't draw swamps, I guess. Had a lot of stranded cards in their hand because they had way too much mana not to have much to do. Unless they were completely missing and we saw a bunch of random other colors in their graveyard, so we'll take it. Two and one. Another little bit of a land-heavy hand, but it's a good one. No more, please. No more, please. Kept a 4-lander, drawn 2 in a row. When it's missing land drops, though. Go for pressure. Everybody's got to scatter every time, don't they? Draw 2, okay. Let's get our flyer online. Next turn we can go 3-drop, 2-drop. Shoba Brawler, that's a good one. Alright, so I'm gonna go Vivisector plus Sleeper. And then I'm gonna sack the Sleeper and keep the Vivisector for the Scries. That's a nice keep. Another. Okay. I don't think we're gonna aggro. We don't need to, since within list we don't care about that. Artillery Blast. Oh, that gets me. I get to scry again. Nice bottom. Oh, we've seen half of our land now. So it should only be 8 lands in the top 25 cards. Oh, this is where they start dump trucking big green creatures, or yeah, semi-big green creatures. It's good. Okay, well, we found our extinguished target. Surprisingly, they haven't played a Destroy Evil target yet. I'm gonna go a little bit greedy and try to extinguish their Tatiova and eat a land. Nice. There we go. Block, block, block. They can only pump up one of them. Sure. I'll let priority trade off. Wow, what? Deal. Thanks. How on earth? I'm assuming we're gonna need these. There's one. Trust me, versus Domain, these Destroy Evils are good, good, good. That was not good, good, good. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 lands in the top 19 cards. We do need to find a little bit more action, but for now at least we should be okay. That is annoying. Probably can't attack anymore unless I draw a creature. Because that gives them 2 blockers. Hey, that's a nice one to draw. Alright. Oh, they missed 1 damage there by not playing out their Wilderness pre-combat for the black source, although maybe they had something that they could do in combat. Maybe they have a combat trick. I'm actually going to go ahead and trade. Okay. Yeah, well. We can kill the Nael. Oh, they have a land right now? We need to find a creature to sacrifice, like conscripts or something. I don't want to sacrifice that, but we probably have to. Yeah, Tatiova's too much of an issue. If we leave the Tatiova on the battlefield, then all of their lands become relevant draws too, so... It'll be top deck versus top deck, because we'll have Destroy Evil for the Nael. 3-3 versus 5-5. Okay. Not great, but... Well... So we just trade for Necromass, take 2 trample. Kill the Nael. Hopefully it's back on a top deck battle. I could attack with the Splatter Goblin here, but it's better to hold it back for defense, I think. Yeah, so that's a good draw. Alright, it looks like we are winning the top deck battle. Sure. So they get to hit me down to 4. The problem with... I'm gonna lose to an Outrider. But I think I have to just accept that fact. Yep, that's fine. I'm not jumping there. There's no way. Good beats. Alright, so it turns out they top decked slightly better. Good grindy game. Thought we played that well. It was the repossession into top deck Mossbeard. And I guess the Geyser into the Outrider was what finished us off in the end. Blech. GG's. GG's, on to the next. I don't think I can keep this. It's too slow and I don't have double white. Wow, this is really, really bad. If we find a white source, it'll be okay, but still not great. I mean, much better with that white source. At least playable. Ah, Barricade with conscripts also not bad. Okay, alright, we're drawing well. That is turn 3 domain. You hate to see it. There's no reason to Bone Splinters out right now, because they need a second creature. Start drawing cards with Wrath. Rude. They saw the play. So both players missing land drops. Oh, not anymore. Mineshaper Prodigy. They're making it feel like they have a shore up in their hand too, which kind of sucks. Alright, well, draw 2's not bad. Yay! Go us! Could be timely interference that they were sandbagging, but I think it's a shore up. I wonder if they cycled a shore up here. Oh, it's a vortex! Okay, that's what it was. Yikes. There's Nael again. We get to go barricade into... Man, these destroy evils have been so good for us. Oh, man. It's a lot of card advantage. Okay, well, let's just kill the Raff right now. It's always brutal playing against the domain decks. And them drawing all of their powerful stuff so early. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna oh man, I don't really want to sack my barricade, but I guess I have to. I don't want to sack one of these either. I could sack the barricade, kill the marrow, bring back conscript, and then I don't get to do anything else though. I feel like it's probably better just get the flyer online too. Okay. Not great, but a 10-10 needs to die, obviously. Yeah. Damn. That arrest would have been good the other turn. Okay, we'll play Sky Knight and out and pass. Get back their Marrow or their Nael, I guess. Sure. Take 4. Oh, take an attack. I could have played the Phalanx pre-combat here. I guess. To technically attack for 1 extra point of damage. They must have another counter in their hand or something. They passed with 4 mana open. It's gotta be some kind of removal spell in turn. I think instead of giving them a card off of Braid's final trigger, I'm going to just sack the conscripts instead. Yep. Confidence pretty low here, but we'll fight to the bitter end. All right, down to 12. Joint exploration, I'm okay with that. Double top, I am not okay with that. 2 lands and a Necromass milled out. Only 4 cards left in their hand, though. Well, that's annoying, but I can't imagine they actually have that many blue permanents. Sure. Well, what do I know? Apparently they do. Okay. Guess we get back the Necromass. Three lands gone. Oh boy. Goody. Well, I guess we're dead. With Vohar, the shoulder just gains them so much life. Oh, miserable, miserable, miserable. I think the reason it feels so bad to lose to the domain decks is because a lot of times it feels like they need to have specific cards right on time, you know? In addition to drawing all their colors. Oh, their deck's sweet, though. Definitely grinded me out. What are they going to go for? I guess they can artillery blast or something? Sure. I mean, they only have 6 cards left in their deck. If they don't have too much more pressure and I draw a removal spell for Shoulder at exactly this turn, So let's see, I'm gonna go to 9, then I'm gonna go to 7. And I'm gonna go to 4. Yeah, I can draw, oh no, we're still dead here. Take 3, 4, 5, and then I would have to draw 2 different removal spells somehow. Yeah, need a removal that turn. GG's. Feels bad. Lost against 2 domain decks now. We're sitting at 2 and 2. Is there anything I could have done differently that game? I don't know. Both players missed land at the beginning, so there wasn't much to do there. I'm sure there was something I could have done, but I don't know if it would have ultimately mattered by the end. Alright, well, 2-2, let's win. As we move into game number 5. Oh, this is our best looking opening hand yet. Both colors, good sequence. Nice, okay. This hand I have faith in. Knight of Dawn's Light. Okay, Splatter Goblin's generally pretty good versus red-white, though that knight is certainly annoying. No plays. I could just make them sack it, but they didn't play anything. They didn't pump it. Maybe they're playing around like Tribute. I'm just gonna play Outrager. Because if they randomly play out a 1 toughness creature, we're gonna be able to eat it. I'm okay with it. Double pump? No, single pump. Ah, so you know what? Maybe they have an indestructible card in their hand. Yeah. I'm happy just to keep racing and playing out creatures. That could also explain what they had in their hand. Picker. Still no pumps. What is going on? So it's like a indestructible card in their hand then? Okay. I think I'm supposed to keep the 2/2. Because red-white usually has a bunch of like 1/1 token production cards. Yeah, they definitely have the indestructible trick in their hand. So we're gonna have to pick and choose our spots with our removal here. I probably need to start sitting back. Yeah, that's fine. It's a good draw. God, I really don't like killing that infantry, but I know it's going to be a problem later on. They double block, that's happy day for us. Sure, that's good. Oh, we are gonna get them here. Do I want to just force out the indestructible trick? Probably. Yep, that's fine. I'm actually going to stop trying to race, though, and just pass. We know they have a couple more spells in their hand. Whatever, take my Vivisector. Sure. 1 mana 5/5. I like that. We do have another Destroy Evil somewhere in the deck. Classic. Alright, who's gonna top deck something better? If this was Prayer of Binding, that would be so good, because we could eat one of the arrests with the prayer. They must just have a couple more removal spells in their hand. Yeah. No threats, just mono removal for both players. Good draw. Bad draw. Oh, there's the tokens. Barricade. Ah, milled my Destroy Evil. Yep. If they have charge, at least we still trade. Yep. I take a bit of damage here, but I'm not dead, and we get to use our Soul Tender end of turn. I like grabbing the Barricade here. It's a big booty blocker that can also gain us some life back, you know? So I will be dead to another Lightning Strike if they have it, but I will accept that fate. Ooh, Ellis is real good here too. Okay. Can we hold? It's fine. Nice. Back to 3. It's pretty good. That's very good. Alright, let's extinguish the Kavu since they don't have triple red open to sack it to itself. And now we can smack attack. They have to block, otherwise they die to Ellis. Which means if they're blocking, they're losing creatures, and that doesn't give them charge as an out anymore. Or as likely. Oh, no, they missed it. Okay. Nice, let's go. Woo! Ah, danger, danger, danger. All that work and we're only at 3 and 2, I think. Yeah. Ay. I think this deck is really good. I'm hoping we get to at least 5 wins with it. So 3 and 2 now, still on the ropes. Well, I guess we're always going to be on the ropes until we finally lose or win all the way out. Alright, game number 6. How are we looking on the play here? Pretty good. Opponent is on green-black into more green-black. Abzan value, perhaps? Just running out of 2/2. I like it. Let's go with Rager here. As now that they've played just another random 2/2, we don't need the Cavalier as much, or if we did, it just ended up trading anyways. That card's very annoying. Now I regret not trading away the Rager. So I can't attack anymore. Not while the Guardian's there. This is where having a tribute would be really good. Okay. Barricade. Pass. I mean, this is a very easy block with conscripts for us. Make them discard a card and we only lose conscripts, which is not a big deal. I take this all day, baby. All day. Especially when we have Mind Rot in our hand. Okay, discarded a land. Good. We'll go ahead and go for the Destroy Evil then. Sure. We can just Bone Splinters that next turn. Sack the token, make them lose a life, bring back our conscripts. Bring back the conscripts, gain 2 life again, or gain a life again. Yeah, don't care about that. And now we're going to start grinding out with conscripts and barricade. Good. Pass priority. If we get them to discard, we're going to eat their whole hand. Perfect. Alright, so they are going to give that indestructible. I'm going to go ahead and sack. Make them lose a life, draw a card, gain a life myself, and then Mind Rot the rest of the cards away. They're going to take 2 from the conscript and another 1 from the Rager dying. Yeah, this is absolutely disgusting for us. They might even just scoop to this Mind Rot, it's that good. Nice. Okay. Gain a life, lose a life. Gain a life, lose a life. Splatter Goblin next turn can kill their Gardener. This is game over. They don't have something splendid this turn. Hey, let's go! Not today. Not today. That was a showcase on black-white grind out for sure. Conscripts with the barricade there, pretty disgusting. Alright, up to 4 wins now. 4 wins gets us our money back if nothing else, or whatever, our gems back, so... I think it does, right? Or no, is it 4.5? Oh, maybe it's 1,400 we get back, but... Happy we got to 4 wins with this deck. Like I said, I hope we get to 5 at least, but hey, maybe we just keep rattling off and get the full 7, so... Game number 7. Hand is great. I wonder if we want to run out Sleeper on turn 2 with this curve out. I think I'm going to. If I was on the draw, I wouldn't do this, but on the play, I think I like doing this. That's fine. Start getting our 2-for-1 values. It's okay by me. Keep raging. Hope that we do not draw any more lands from here on out. Griffin Protector. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and arrest that one. Drawing another plains kinda sucked a lot, not gonna lie. Spell next turn, please. Please. Please, please, please. Spell, spell, spell. Mill the Darien. So it looks like they're mirror matched and they're splashing Darien. I wouldn't be surprised if they have access to Urborg or Bortuk as well. Not great. No! Yeah, I saw that coming. We can destroy Evil the Griffin Protector, though, if they play another creature next turn. They lose a couple life here as well, though. Honestly, we're just gonna flood out. Ay. Still think it's right to kill the flyer over the phalanx since we have so many ground creatures, but... Okay. Well, had some good games, had some bad games. What are you gonna do? We drew over half of our land here. We're on 16 lands, we drew 9 in the first 15 cards, I mean... That's Magic, baby! Any sires in the chat? Because that's what I'm doing right now. Lots of sighs. Alright. Good game. Damn. Well, sweet deck. I'm glad we got to 4 wins at least, but... a lot of the losses we had, there were some non-games. Got crushed twice by Domain. I don't remember if we had particular mana issues or whatever, but that game for sure, that last loss was mana issues. Fun stuff. I think White-Black's really, really strong. Even if it doesn't look really strong, the synergies in Black-White really, really hold it up and make it something worthwhile. A lot of your creatures are just like 2-for-1 value creatures. You have really strong removal, especially because you're in white and black, and there's so much in both. Like, white has so much good common removal, same does black. So, black-white's a fun one, if you can get it going. Yeah, fun stuff. Let's go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button once again if you haven't already, and I will see you back tomorrow for some more drafting here on the tubes. Bye-bye.